How did the Slam Jam come along? Like, how did you start making that album? Because everyone remembers Steiner Brothers song, Sting song, but how did that come to fruition? Obviously, they know you from Bad Street and working with Michael P.S. Hayes, but are they just like, hey, we need an album, we want to copy WWF? I mean, how did that all come about?
That happened a lot because of the Bad Street success and then the Off the Streets album. Um, so that was the really only person they could look at to see, well, who has put out a rock and roll album, you know, and had a success, put it out on my own label. And so he and my attorney flew to Atlanta. We met with the higher ups at the WCW, and I wrote. I think I went there with like maybe 4 or 5 demo versions of those songs. I think Man Called Sting might have been one of them, and it might have been played on an acoustic guitar even. And then I think there was 3 others or maybe 4, and so I took that and they liked that. I want to make sure we get this deal, and so we went back a second time, and I went back in the studio and recorded a stronger version of all those songs. And I had Don't Step to Ron on there. And so I think we had like 6 of the 11 songs. And I also got Bob Von Jerchy, who was the editor for World Class, and we got footage from Turner, and I actually rolled the music and had Sting come out to the song I wrote, for him, with a couple of the other guys, Les and Darwin Knort, Michael did words on several songs. Anyway, so when we went back for the second meeting, putting that video on and letting them see their guys actually come out to those songs, I think that's what made them go, hey, this is it. You can really feel and see what the guy looks like coming out to that when it's that edited together and done right. And so after that played, I think they gave us a decision right then and there in the control room after it rolled. They were, I think we were real far, because anybody else would have been starting just from, their group, maybe their songwriter. I don't know. I don't know who the competition was, but we got the deal. And, then went back and they told us, the other 5 guys, that they wanted songs for. And so we had to go in and write songs for those guys. And they notified us after we negotiated the deal, oh, by the way, we want this done and out for Christmas sales.
Oh.
And this is in October. And I still had to hire every musician, had to write 5, and then had to arrange those songs, get the musicians in the studio. I had my own 24-track studio at that point. So that part of it was easy because I just had wall to wall studio time. Um, so we went in there and we just knocked them out pretty much almost every song on the first take, you know, because if the drums don't make a mistake, you don't have to do the song over. So I knew the songs backwards. I mean, I wrote on every one of them. So went in there, knocked them out, and then started doing the overdubs and working with all professional singers. You get through the process quicker. But still, that was a bitch. Mixing all that, flying to Los Angeles and having it mastered, getting the album cover designed. I mean, getting the ads designed for the magazines, and just ads designed to go on TV for Turner. I mean, Turner sent a guy down to mix the mixes for television. Real nice guy. And he was a blast to work with. And you know, it was a joy working with Turner, man. Their checks always were on time. They took care of business, and I don't have anything bad to say about Turner. I mean, they did everything they promised. McMahon sued them, and then we had to get into a lawsuit deal there.